GoPro has been a major player in the action camera industry for a number of years. They also attempt to increase the stakes slightly with each repetition. The last GoPro Hero 12 was a good one. Definitely so. When it comes to hardware innovation though, the model didn't exactly wow us. Rather, it was more about improving what was already in place with a few more efficiency and software adjustments. However, competitors such as DJI and Insta360 are pushing the boundaries. It seems like this time, GoPro has to turn up the heat. What is the latest news regarding Hero 13? First up, the processor. The GoPro GP2 chip has been the brain behind the last 3 generations, and it's due for an upgrade. We're expecting the new GP3 processor in the Hero 13, which could be a game changer. The GP2 was good, but a little long in the tooth. If GoPro steps it up with a more advanced architecture, we're talking about potentially better power efficiency, improved heat management, and smarter image processing. This could mean longer recording times, especially in high-demand scenarios like 4K 120fps or those hot days where overheating can be a real problem. A smaller, more efficient chip architecture could also open the door for better low-light performance, which is something action cameras have traditionally struggled with. And speaking of low light, if there's one area where GoPro needs to catch up, it's sensor size. The Hero 12 uses a 1" by 1.9" sensor, which isn't bad, but compared to what DJI and Insta360 are doing with their larger sensors, it's starting to show its age. Rumors are swirling that GoPro might introduce a larger sensor in the Hero 13, and that could be huge for dynamic range in low-light scenarios. We're not talking crazy upgrades like 8K resolution. That's still a bit out of reach for this form factor. But a better sensor could give us more flexibility with frame rates and resolution, especially if paired with that new GP3 processor. Imagine 4K at higher frame rates with better low-light performance. That's the sweet spot for action cameras. Then there's the hyper-smooth stabilization. It's one of GoPro's flagship features, and honestly, they're already ahead of the game with the current version, but we're hearing whispers of hyper-smooth 7.0 and even more refined version. Smoother, more adaptive stabilization that works across more environments and maybe even with less crop on the image. Another thing we're hoping to see is the return of GPS. Yeah, GoPro took it out of the Hero 12, citing battery drain issues, but it feels like a feature that should be there, especially for those who use their GoPro in the great outdoors for mapping trails or tagging locations. Hopefully they find a way to reintroduce it without killing the battery. But it's not all about the hardware. Software is going to play a big role too. The GoPro app has had its fair share of issues, frequent crashes, lag, and a generally unreliable performance. Rumor has it that GoPro is working on a major software overhaul to go along with the Hero 13. That'll improve stability and maybe even bring some new features. Think easier controls, better editing tools, and possibly new shooting modes that make the most of the hardware upgrades. So when can we expect the Hero 13 to drop? If history is any indicator, we can expect the Hero 13 to drop in September 2024. GoPro's been consistent with this annual release cycle since 2017. They like to tease us right at the end of summer, which makes sense because that's when everyone's in peak adventure mode. So what does all this mean? If GoPro can deliver on these rumors upgrades, a new processor, better sensor, hyper-smooth 7.0, and maybe the return of GPS, the Hero 13 could easily reclaim its throne as the king of action cameras. The big question is whether these upgrades will be enough to keep pace with the competition. But until we get our hands on one, it's all speculation. GoPro's being tight-lipped, but the anticipation is definitely building. September's not too far off. So we'll see soon enough if GoPro has what it takes to stay on top. What are your thoughts on the upcoming GoPro Hero 13? Let us know in the comments below. Thanks for watching our video. Like and share with your friends if you find this video helpful. Subscribe to our channel if you want more videos like this on your feed.